Alright, hello, and welcome to a stream of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. So, I am attempting to stream this, let's put it that way, because I have not had very good luck with this game in the past. It's always been pretty terrible. So, we're gonna see how well we can do. So, with that said, let's hop right into it. Character, just normal. What, you think I can do better than normal? What do I look like? Competent gamer? Nah. Just nah. Just nah. Alright, like we heard, let's get started.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence.
Of course it did. Why
Through
wouldn't they?
recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to humankind.
That seems
Countless innocents died. And though the
excessive.
church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite.
Yeah, we don't want to lose our financial sponsors, so, let's bring upon demons to attack the entire
The boy for
world
whom by some miracle
and
life
crush out industrialism.
and Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens.
I have a
Upon
splitting
learning Jebel is
headache.
the architect of this new Bloodstained Ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle.
How long was I out?
Their
Years.
galleon
Oh
passed
shit.
through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Alright, I assume most of you know the history of this game. Can't remember his name, but he used to make the Castlevania games, and then Konami decided to ditch him. Well, it's a lot of people.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
So he crowdfunded this, and, well, it was awesome.
It was Jebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I gave him my word I was gonna beat
I
his
ought to
ass
do
if he
it.
did this.
He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
Plot convenience?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Convenient.
Oh,
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
This chest? Equipment, weapon.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
Fight that thing.
I'll take care of it.
Ah, shit! Stab me in the back. Ooh, I'm strong now. Shard, a crystallized form of demon power, cannot be handled by an ordinary human being. Conjure shard, press Y to trigger projectile, consume enemy. Cerulean splash, launch a bouncing ball of water at enemies.
Was that a shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
Ugh.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't
I'm
let
gonna
you
go
down.
recklessly run off
Not
into
if I can
danger.
help
Be
you.
sure to heal me when I'm done. God damn it.
Just promise you won't push yourself.
Well, someone's dying over there.
How
Well,
did they
sucks
get
to be him.
inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Alien Minerva. Alright. Press A, hold down A to the Empire. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Got a potion.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Oh, little line. Okay. Let's change to the knife. Yeah, that might help right now. How do I use the thingy? Ah, triangle. Okay. Okay, that doesn't aim. Okay. Thought that might aim, but apparently not. Ah, damn it. I thought I had that. Ah! I think I've ever been up here. Level up! If I have, I don't have much memory of it. Country dress. Equipment. Body. Country dress. Right, that one is not cosmetic. I know there's a lot of stuff that is cosmetic. That one was not one of it. Sucks for you. He's down. Rusted ring. Might as well just toss everything I can on me. That's how you always start an RPG. Candles can drop mono rose and destroy. Door MP. Alright. Let's check down here. Check over here first. If there's anything of interest. Potion. Alright. Whee! Let's check down. Oh, that is a cannon. Woo! Oh, bitch! Directional shard. Aim the R thing and activate. Cast magic. Aim direction. Flame cannon. I don't remember ever getting that. I guess I did at some point. You need it for this. Okay, so I'm gonna guess I have 2 magic slots. My standard and then my aim. I wonder if I can do the water ball in the aim. Sugar. I'm gonna do a bacon and cake. Oh, it's kicking ass. Ah, bitch, 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 bitch. Get off me. La di da da da. Boom, baby. Alright, that worked. Restore my MP. How much is that? 15? 15. Galleon map. Speed round. Short sword. Not sure if that would be useful. It's a bit harder. Perform 3 spinning kicks by repeating the same command. Let's see it. It's full circle. Okay. I can go back to the knife. Feathered scarf. Da da da. Gonna double back. Because there's a small little room there. See if there's anything in here. Ooh! Saving. That's useful. There it goes. There he goes. He's down. How does one get there? Maybe I get some sort of super jump thing later. That didn't work. I'm gonna guess there's like a switch spell I can use there. Itch! Oh, Jesus. La-di-da, la-di-da. Claymore. That's definitely gonna be slower. Level up! Ow. There we go. He's down. Oh, it worked. Awesome. Oh, save room. Awesome. Oh, baby. Alright. Probably a shard I can get from the harpies and that thing. Probably a shard from everything. Is that platform? Yes, yes it is. Awesome. That was not. At least not in my current state. Seems like a launching point if I get a glide ability. There's some steps. If I were to evaluate this, is probably also a save. Yes! That's probably the end of the level there. Yep. Big scary door.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Hello, totally not Alucard.
It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong.
Just check and make sure I'm working. Yeah, I'm working.
What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jebel, we must return.
Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Yeah, you don't seem to be entirely in control of yourself, dude.
Doppel, wait!
Oh look, the Kraken! More siren-ish, I see. Ah, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. Shit. Ow. Bitch. Inventory. Potion. Thank you. Fuck. Can't ever seem to avoid all those. What? Gosh. There we go. Ah, bitch. Ow. Last potion. Damn it. Wasted a shot. Alright, she's down. I think. Oh, yeah. You know, the very first time I played, that took me so many tries. Behold, the only boss I've ever beaten in this game.
That was the Jebel I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Little end of level victory dance.
Bloodstained.
We're here.
Sorry, I thought you were being voice acted. I guess I can't eat my Pringles. We're here. What is this?
Is this a village? What happened to it?
Oh, now you're talking.
The demons Jebel summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
Oh, let's hope they're still
All right.
alive.
But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Hold on, let me go heal. I don't want to have to do that fight again. Because of carelessness. Da-da-da-da. Off we go. I have rat powers. Call for a giant rat instead of pop foes. I don't think I got that in previous attempts. I didn't have a lot of previous attempts, to be fair. Kill it! Kick.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Alright, since they're talking, I can eat my Pringles.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see,
she hot.
I know a thing or two about expelling demons.
That's not in that dialogue.
An exorcist. And we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important, but you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Is he
Yes, there's
though,
no
or is he
mistake
just
about
another
that.
pawn?
He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice.
I mean, if I don't get to play a Metroidvania game, so...
I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What happened
Besides, this
here
game got
only
funded on
strengthens my
Kickstarter.
resolve.
We gotta play it now.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
The fuck are you guys talking about?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way. I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Seems.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
We will be your returning hub.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone.
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
I'm gonna go kick ass.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Oh, goody.
Thank
Any
you,
potions?
Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Okie doke. Da 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 da. Alright, what you guys got for me?
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power, but there is a limit to how far that can go. And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption...
That's our excuse for our inventory system on that. Probably.
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around? What are you looking to buy?
I should probably get potions somehow.
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving, if you can spare them the time.
If you can possibly do the side quest.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
So there are still demons outside. Oh, they're so scary.
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photographic?
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life, landscapes, people.
What? Really? Can I try it?
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
I'll see if I can find it. Be right back.
Oh. That's one side quest. Activated on accident. See if we can get some potions off him. What's up, dude?
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do
Yes,
for you
incredible.
here in the
Nothing
workshop
like a
is
duck
take materials
damn
you
selling.
bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them. What are we transmuting this time?
Potions.
I'll go with this.
Boom, baby. I can make an Odachi? Awesome. Let's try that.
I'll go with this.
Yeah, let's try this.
I'll go with this.
Better stats. Yeah, something good to start with. That's worse than one I got? Oh, the Constitution was 9. Okay. I have 2 ring slots, so it's probably just comparing it to my current. Yeah, whatever. Hairband, it's better than what I have.
I'll go with this.
1 cotton. Let's see.
I'll go with this.
They both require that. I don't have any gunpowder drops.
I'll go with this.
Let's enhance my cerulean splash.
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
Eating new food for the first time will provide Miriam with a stat boost. To eat to live. This is not where the side quests are. Ah, saving room. Well, I might have been a bit hasty saying that. There might be somebody hanging around. Oh, wait, there's someone. Hi! Yeah, side quest?
It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
Have you learned anything?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Alright, so that's target Molte. Oh, that's like guns. Target IGA. I don't know what that is.
Help Julius the Chandler rest in peace. Kill those murderers.
Kill those murderers dead. Okay, I get it, lady. Alright. What is this? Oh, it's a teleport point. Sweet. Now I can teleport back here. Oh! Level up! Oh, baby. Alright. Come on. Do I have to? Yeah, I gotta go outside, don't I? Nobody asked your opinion! Oh! HP rounds. Healing shots? Okay, I think I gotta get a better jump or something. Because that is entirely out of my reach. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe I just had to drop down. That would make more sense. There we go. I still think I gotta get a better jump. Aww, your little elfies. On with the battle. La di da di da di da. Oh wow, they just let me in the front door. Hello? Is anyone here? Your front door was unlocked. Evil Demon Castle. Entrance. Dun dun. Well, that's those guys taken care of. Hi there! You look dangerous. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, he's dead. RP shard! Gale Cutter. Create a shockwave that travels across the ground and rips it into his punch. Don't know how useful that will be at the moment, but... always worth the trade. Damn, just roasted. I think I gotta go up or something. Pardon me, Harvey, I need to look at this book. Oh! I'm pretty good at this, done it. Got the swing arc down, pat. Ah, here we go. Home! Other chest guard. Probably better than this. It is not better than this. It's worse than the thing I crafted. That actually makes me feel a bit better about crafting this. Bat shard! Someone bat. Come on. Bitch of a cat here. Where'd Spirit Ball Man go? There he is. Ow. Missed. There we go. Got him. I'll find a save point soon. I gotta kill Mr. Spirit Ball Man. I gotta get him in my thing. Bestiary, Demonary. Not gonna come back? Is he a coward? I think he's a coward. Alright. Whoa, more power. Throw a bomb in designated direction. So like my fire thing, only bones. Alright. Ah, fuck. Journal. Let's read. Whilst attempting to curate the homunculus, I discovered a strange phenomenon. White crystal glowing on the subject. What is it? A sign. At long last, my studies are progressing. I must observe it diligently and learn all that I can. The crystal I discovered appears to be multiplying. Slowly its corruption spreads through the cadaver. I chose as a subject is a marvelous substance. Neither are entirely a liquid nor solid. As long as I had enough, I can begin to experiment to discover its other properties. Oh dear. This sounds like what the hell is inside of me. That is blood. I got blood on my shoes. This is not the save place. But I did find something. Hello! Strange man who smells like bread.
Miriam? It can't be.
Hi.
Alfred?
Why are you here?
Why are you?
Johannes.
That fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Jebel has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
No, that's not suspicious at all.
Alfred, how are you still alive?
Good question.
Ugh, what were you thinking at coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
So, if I find the book, burn it?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The Guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
That sounds stupid.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Jebel had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the situation we're in. He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No.
You know, I need to
let's
get around
focus
to
on
watching the
Jebel.
Castlevania
If we
Netflix
can get
series.
to him
I hear
and
it's
the
really
book
good.
before Alfred does, we'll kill two birds
It
with
has
one
a
stone.
Sweet ending.
Good point. All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
Alright. Tell her I think she's sexy. Doubling back. Seems to be other paths I can take. Ooh! I was hoping to run into this. I didn't want to lose all my progress. I'm doing better than I usually do. I know I ended up in the basement one of my attempted runs. That was a thing. It was exhilarating, hard, but really cool. Rock. Get bent. Get bent. Woo! Down. Ammo capacity up. I don't have any guns yet. I hope those are like permanent first. Oh Jesus. Nope. No thank you. Ow. He's dead. Spinny thing. Spin towards enemies transfer. What makes you think I can do that? These are fucking fighting game combos. I'm garbage at fighting games. I'm gonna guess that that little thing's right in the middle of this fucking fountain. I probably have to drain it first. Probably have to drain this thing first before I can get down there. Also, ew, I'm covered in blood. alive. Get bent. Piss off. Okay. There we go. Get that verticality. Alright. What is this thing? Hello, legally distinct hellhound. Wait, why would that need to be legally distinct? Hellhounds are just a thing in mythology. Vampires. It's obvious. Yeah, I'm gonna guess I get some sort of super jump. That looks very untraversable. Ooh, I remember dying here. This looks like a section transfer area. Garden of Silence. This is like the furthest that I made it to. You know, when they said when pigs fly, they didn't mean take it as a challenge. I seem to be dying. I should circle back and save again, so I can heal up. Yeah. Something's stopping around. I'm gonna guess something's up there. Oh, wait. Maybe it's best to just press on for now. Ow. Boom! Level up! Oh! Got a shot. Loose an arrow in the designated direction. Wish I had a healing spell. That'd be nice. And that also might make potions obsolete. Those seem to do increased damage. At least that knowledge. Why am I turned around? Why do I keep turning around when I try? Alright, proceeding. From here on out, it's all new. Well, except for a little bit in the basement. This chariot looks very,
Fancy a ride, indeed.
Why? Are you offering one?
I could take you someplace most interesting. The rub, of course, is that obstacle standing squarely in our path. See?
I doubt I would be able to push it aside.
A shame you don't have a giant hand. Ah, the wild and...
That sounds very distinct. Get away, get away! Nope. There's something stomping about, and I don't know what. It's very concerning. Alright, back over here. Several months has passed since I wandered into the castle. I have managed to survive thus far by rummaging through treasure chests with other monsters taking notice. I find something bountiful today. Once, I like to crack a chest open and find a mouth-watering hunk of meat. Or salt. Ooh. I don't like the looks of this. Oh. That's just intimidating for no reason. Onward. Alright. I should use a little of that. Alright, let's see. Ow, bitch. Bitch. No, no, no. Whew. Oh dear, there's another one. Got him. Oh, another area transition. Probably back to the entrance area. Yep. Oh, Jesus, no. Oh, alright. Let's beat the spirit first. Not be having both those guys hanging around. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Bad dog! Fuck. So much to redo. Alright, level up. Piss off. Let's see. Now. There. That deals that. And maybe go down there right now. Do 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 da 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 da. Ah, fuck. Flying pig thing! Summon plume pig like deep. Thought you were dead. Be gone. Die! Jesus, how many times did I hit you? There we go. Yeah, talk to him first. Just in case.
The rock.
Get fucked! Slice! Alright. eerie. That looks really cool, though. HP max up. Alright, here we go. Alright, that worked. Got the plant thing? Yeah, fly trap. Da 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 dum dum da 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 da. Oh, alright. Boom. Get down! Ow, 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 ow. I don't know how to do the dodgy thing. By me, orbital wheel. Create a defensive barrier by spinning your spear. Fantastic. I'm gonna try going to the other room. Ooh! Awesome! Whoosh! Haha! First teleport back. You still can potentially die. A lot less likely. Alright, let me heal. And save. Turn in the lady's request.
Got any targets for?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Yeah, I don't know where the Ega thing is, so you know we'll figure out where that is eventually.
Good work. Here's your reward.
Ring times 3. Jesus, didn't need 3 of them. Now that's a bit more now. Yeah, keep my intelligence up.
Have you learned anything?
Here's what I've turned up
yes.
on the monsters.
Okay, so let's
help my little kill those murder.
Have you learned anything?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my cousin and kill those.
Got it.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my neighbor Lee kill those.
Have you?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
For a second, I thought it was just gonna be
Help
all.
Got any target?
Here's what I've turned
I
up
thought
on
it
the
was
monsters.
just gonna be all people. Well, she was related to. Like, man, I hope you have a small family.
It's good to see you. So, what'll it be?
More potions.
I'll go with this.
Stay free. That fires attack power to increase defense. I don't have a lot of attack power right now to work with, so best not. Ooh, gunpowder. I don't know how to get that stuff though.
Johannes, can you tell me?
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemist's research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons, so they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality. But people don't change that easily, so the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinders?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did, but at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right.
That shit's messed up. Let's save. Like, this is all in pursuit of money. It's fucked up.
I can buy back shards. What are you looking to buy?
I don't have very many shards right now as it is, good lady. Circle it. Gobble hat. Circle it would be a little bit better for me. Let's see. Ooh. This would be better currently.
Is this right? Many thanks. Is this right? Many thanks.
Probably
Is this
carry
right? Thank
a little bit
you.
of that.
Is this... Then we have a
Little bit of
deal.
that.
Is this right? Many thanks. What are you looking to sell?
Yeah, I don't have duplicates right now.
Thank you. So there are still...
Okay, you just say the same thing right now. Okay. La di da 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 da. Now that I've emptied my pockets, I'm going to save to confirm this. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Off we go. Whoosh. Get out of here. Christ. Immediately draining some of my health like that? Fucking hellhound. Will you stop standing on me, bitch? Alright. Got your arrow thing again. Find healing items are. This ain't ominous or nothing.
Stop right there. I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah. And what am I to make of you?
Me? I am your execution.
Okay, but why? I like to not be here. I think I just stumbled into a boss I wasn't supposed to fight.
Better than a demon pawn.
Well, let's not go there. Not for a bit, at least. Whoosh! I think he was the guy on the cover of some of the other Bloodstained games. Damn it. Scale armor. Alright, got the arrow thing again. Trying to lose it this time. Oh my god, there was a healing thing here. He's like right outside the door. You know what? Since we have that here, let's try to take him on. Hello, Mr. Aggressive.
Stop. Fine.
He's probably way out of my league, but
I am your execution.
you know what? Let's give it a go. I wish I knew how to do the backstep. How do you do that?
Foolishness.
Ow. Ow.
Foolishness.
How do I do the backstep? That'd be very useful right now. Fuck. My last one. Yeah, he's way out of my league.
I will cut down all demons.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be a secret boss or something. Fuck. Take that. Not doubling back for that chest at this moment. Alright, going down, I guess. Warehouse keys required. These fucking frogs are gonna fucking kill me at this rate. Oh Jesus! Frog powers! Release Toad. He's off! Do the backstep. Be very, very, very useful. Oh. Found it. Boom! Level up. There we go. Awesome. Got it. Alright, got a gun. And a passage into this. Lethal boots. Boot upgrade, alright. Alright. Do. Alright, it's down. On. Alright, let's try going through there again. Frog powers! Alright. You know, pigs fly. Alright. Shard for that. Boom. Not gonna insta kill me. I think it is. I think that'll insta kill me. And if it's not, it's just gonna damage me heavily and send me back anyways. So, what? No. That direction did not work, neither did that. Going up has had limited success. Very, very limited. Do I have to beat up what's his face? It'd be very cruel. Go heal and save first. Christ. It would be really useful if all the fucking Jesus Christ, die like this. All the save points teleport to each other. Wouldn't that be something? Alright, well, I think we'll end this stream of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night here for today. I don't know if I'll do another one of these. It's already been kicking my ass pretty hard. But we'll see. Anyway, so I'd like to wish you all a fond farewell and thank you for stopping by. If you like this, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube. And until next time, fare thee well.